Sally found out that a millionaire is coming to their town to open a charity fund for children with disabilities. She thought it would be a great chance to finally break out of a provincial city to plunge into the luxurious life of a metropolis. Sally worked as a janitress right in the hotel where the millionaire was supposed to stay, and when she saw him, she was disappointed. He arrived not alone, but obviously with his wife. "That is okay. She is already old, and I am young and beautiful, and I can fight him off," Sally thought slyly, looking at the elite. That woman looked very tired and shabby, so Sally did not doubt her own abilities. However, Sally later found out that this woman was the millionaire's sister, not his wife, which made her task easier. The next day, she put on a beautiful dress and went to the very end of the opening ceremony of the charity fund. There she managed to meet Mr. Fletcher. She found out that the man was 50 years old and that he had come from New York. Sally pretended to be interested in listening to a rich old man, but in reality she was bored to death. And she was also infuriated by the fact that he moved very hard and constantly complained of heart pain. Sally pretended to be worried and even tried to court him a little to get his attention. And she succeeded in her plans because Mr. Fletcher and his sister decided to stay in the city. "It's only because of you, Sally. I really liked you," he said, feeling young again next to Sally. But the girl was worried about the fact that he did not give her any gift. She was expecting to get jewelry or go to a restaurant with him. But Mr. Fletcher invited her to a cafe, which Sally was very unhappy about. Old people have their own quirks, she thought, getting prepared for a date. But there was an unpleasant surprise waiting for her in this ordinary cafe. Mr. Fletcher was sitting next to his disgruntled sister, and Sally was mispleased with her. The fact is that she constantly interfered with them. Sometimes she would take her brother somewhere or just distract them from the conversation. Even now, she couldn't leave Sally and Mr. Fletcher alone. At the table, Mr. Fletcher told his sister that he had fallen in love like a boy, at first sight, and Sally smiled and replied that she also loved him madly. "This is probably my destiny," the girl said dreamily, already planning a trip to Europe in her head. Mr. Fletcher really wanted Sally and his sister to become friends, and he tactfully retreated to the bathroom so they could talk to each other. "What do you want from my brother?" the woman immediately asked. "I love him and I want a family. He is 50 years old and you are not more than 25. All ages are submissive to love," Sally replied. The woman noted that her brother has heart problems and needs care, and Sally, laughing, said this is not a problem with so much money. She is not going to spoil her appearance and youth for the sake of some kind of care when she can hire people for this. "What kind of money are you talking about?" "He's a millionaire." "Not him, but I am a millionaire." The woman smiled. "You would rather study and work hard to succeed than hunt for the rich." Sally blushed with shame. She apologized to Mr. Fletcher and his sister and left, thinking she would always remember this life lesson. Only work and diligence will help a person to achieve success in carefree life, and the hunt for the wealth of others will bring only misfortune.